Right here, it says that you say the reason why people are coming to America today is because of violence, food insecurity, severe poverty, corruption, climate change, and the COVID-19 pandemic. Did you know that there are over 500,000 homeless people in the United States today? And as a matter of fact, the homeless population rose significantly since 29. That's for Americans. So we have homelessness here in America.
So that is Marjorie Greene acknowledging the real struggles facing America, that there is a lot of homelessness, that it has risen precipitously over the past few years, that we are affected by many natural disasters. The issue is that she is not mentioning those things because she thinks they're serious problems that need to be fixed. She's only mentioning them as some sort of rhetorical joke to stop migrants from coming. Because when people say that migrants come because there are difficulties in the countries that they're coming from, so they come here looking for a better life, she, with like the brain of a nematode, thinks, well, if I pretend to think that our country sucks, I guess they won't come. I don't think that's gonna work, Marge. But she goes on to talk more about natural disasters.
Natural disasters, talk about climate change. This is the 4th largest country in the world. We have an extremely diverse climate. We have a wide range of natural disasters. 97 natural disasters occurred in 2021. I don't think this is very safe for migrants here in America. We had 97. How many are they having in their country? These natural disasters include wildfires, heat waves, droughts, flash floods, winter storms, cold waves, tropical cyclones, and on and on and on. But yet they need to come to our country because of climate change? That doesn't make a lot of sense. It's not a safe country either, by the way. In America, there were 1,313,000 violent crimes in the US, and that was in 2020. I can't imagine what the numbers are since then, since crime has come up.
It is such a stupid person waste of our time. She thinks, well, I've seen people like Katie Porter and AOC, and they make points that are smart, and people say that they're cool, and they have statistics, so I guess I'll try to do that. The issue is, again, nematode brain, she doesn't know what she's saying. First of all, the fact that she's talking about a massive rise in unhoused population that occurred during the 4 years of the Trump administration is an obvious slight against the Trump administration, but she's not even thinking about that because she thinks it's gonna stop migrants from coming here. It is, the whole point of it is a maxed out condescension towards migrants. Obviously, this isn't going to work, but she likes performatively doing it, because the idea is, if this were to work, if her is saying, well, we have wildfires, so the fact that your countries might be racked worse by climate change means that it would be dumb to come here. For that to work, you would have to believe that migrants are even dumber than Marjorie Greene. They're not, but she likes pretending that they are. So it's a fun little game for her to get to do this, condescending to desperate people who just want to contribute to America while enriching their own lives. And along the way, briefly acknowledging some of the actual struggles facing our country that tomorrow she will go right back to refusing to admit exist. What do you think, Jayar?
100%. This is the way that they should approach us. Whenever someone like Marjorie Greene comes up and says these things about what our issues are with the country, from homelessness to the natural disasters, wildfires, climate change, and all this, even if she's saying it tongue in cheek so she can try and deter people or try and make people think that she has an actual point, bring that back up every time she wants to downplay homelessness or talk about how you're doing nothing towards other things. Yo, Marge, there's this lady named Marjorie Taylor Greene who was complaining about this before. Do you want to answer for her? Since she's being all sarcastic now, let her go ahead and answer back for that, because these are real issues that she's then using for her own idiotic points, which actually end up being nothing except for hate. Just illustrate it to her. Let them keep talking themselves in circles. We'll make them answer for it later.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.